Heather, the big buzz, shall we say, in the running world at the moment, I am reliably informed, is Altra, of which you have some shoes here. Tell us a bit about that company and what your affiliation with them is.
We've been working with Altra for several years now and know the owners and their ideas behind it. Altra is special in that their concept is if your toes can spread out in a shoe, you have more stability. Okay. And these shoes are made for B width, and then it expands out. It's not for a wide foot, it's for a foot that wants to expand its toes.
While it's running.
Yes,
yeah.
Or
okay.
walking.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing is it's a zero drop, so you have as much cushioning in the back as you do in front.
And is that unusual?
It is. Usually you have twice the heel height that you have in the toe area.
Oh, okay.
So if you're a whole foot lander or slightly forward, you have the full 24 millimeters of cushioning, whether it's front or back. Okay. So the concept really is spread your toes out, land whole foot or slightly forward in an Altra shoe. So that is an Altra. This is their Intuition. This is their female version. Okay. This is the Tauren for men, and it's actually 26 millimeters of cushioning.
So a bit more for the men folk.
They make it for women too, but I just thought I'd show you the men's. This is also a road shoe, and this is the Olympus. This just came out this spring.
That looks pretty snazzy, if I might say so.
This is, they started very minimal, but they have gone to this Olympus, which is 34 millimeters of cushioning. Wow. And it's enough cushioning that up front, you really can't toe off. You can't bend the toe. So they've put a rocker on it. This is a trail shoe, and you can run road on it. It's a little more aggressive outsole. This is great if you're running on the trails and some of the sharp rocks hit. It's not going to bruise the toe metatarsal area.
See, things that you just don't think, well, I don't think about normally. You are on top of with all these things.
Yeah. This you can also use on the road, but they also have truly dedicated trail shoes with large lugs in it that can go up or down the trails and places to connect your gaiters. So as you're running the trails, you won't get rock. If you attach a gaiter, you won't get the rocks down into your shoes.
Oh, nice. I mean, I get those even when walking. Yeah. I can only imagine what it's like
get you
running.
Into gaiters.
Somebody needs to get me into gaiters.
And, a little more minimal on that. But the concept is really land whole foot, land a little softer, land with 2 times your body weight, not 4 times your body weight.
Okay, so a local company to Utah.
Yeah, and it was started by one young man who ran in Provo and one young man who ran for Utah State. Oh, okay. And
so very, very local then there.
And they ran and they hated the double high back heel, and so they would bandsaw that out, glue it back together, and continue running. So they designed these shoes and eventually sold out to Icon.
Oh, really?
But they're still with them and still designing with them.
Right, but you carried their brand too.
Yes. And we carry a selection of it, and we like to put them in, and with this wide toe box, if you have a neuroma, it sure feels...
What's a neuroma?
Neuroma is the nerve endings between the toe joints, and it becomes inflamed, and it gets to a point where some people can't walk because the shoes are too tight on their feet.
Okay, so these do look actually wider, don't they, than the regular ones?
Yes, they're not wider here, and let me emphasize that, and they're not wider here, but they widen at the toe.
So, tell us where you are. Tell us where we can get these excellent shoes.
Runners North in Providence. We're at 555 West, 100 North, near Little Caesars and across the street from Macy's.
Okay, so the next time you need a pair of excellent new shoes, come on here and get some. Thanks, Heather.
Thanks, Susan.